What if the biggest thing holding you back isn't fear, it's your addiction to approval? Think about it. How many decisions have you made just to avoid disappointing someone else? How many opportunities have you missed because you were worried about what people might think? How much of your life have you spent performing instead of being yourself? Here's the truth most people never hear. The moment you start living for other people's approval, you slowly stop living for yourself. And the scary part? Most people don't even realize it's happening. What if the reason you're exhausted isn't because you're doing too much? It's because you're carrying versions of yourself that were never truly you. From a young age, many of us are taught a silent rule: be agreeable. Don't make waves. Keep everyone comfortable. So you become the peacemaker, the fixer, the person everyone depends on, the one who says yes when every part of them wants to say no. And little by little, you lose touch with your own voice. Then one day, you look around and wonder, why do I feel so empty? Not because you failed, but because you've spent years becoming who everyone needed instead of discovering who you are. The strongest person in the room isn't the one everyone likes, it's the one who doesn't need everyone to like them. Real self-worth isn't confidence. Confidence rises and falls. Some days it's high, some days it's not. Self-worth is different. Self-worth is knowing your value remains intact, even when someone rejects you, even when someone misunderstands you, even when someone walks away. Because your worth was never supposed to be decided by a vote. You are not valuable because someone chooses you. You are valuable because you exist. Read that again. You do not become worthy when someone loves you. You are already worthy. The moment you realize that, you stop begging for seats at tables where your presence was never respected. Think about the people you admire most, the ones who seem calm, confident, magnetic. They aren't constantly asking, am I enough? Because they answered that question long ago. Their power comes from self-trust. They trust their judgment. They trust their boundaries. They trust themselves enough to walk away from anything that demands they become someone else. And that's why they stand out. Not because they're perfect, but because they're authentic. Imagine how much energy you would have if you stopped trying to convince people of your worth every single day. The truth is, not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will support your growth. Some people only like the version of you that was easy to control. The version that never challenged them. The version that never had boundaries. The version that always put everyone else first. And when you start changing, some people will call it selfish. Let them. Because choosing yourself isn't selfish. Abandoning yourself is. Every time you betray your own needs to keep someone else comfortable, you send yourself a message: my feelings matter less. Stop sending that message. Today, make one promise to yourself. Stop asking, what do they think of me? And start asking, what do I think of me? Because that's the relationship that will follow you for the rest of your life. Friends may leave, relationships may end, circumstances may change, but you will wake up with yourself every single day. Make that relationship your priority. Protect your peace, honor your boundaries, speak to yourself with respect. And remember, you do not need permission to be who you are. You do not need validation to be valuable. You do not need approval to be enough. But there's one final truth most people never discover. One day you'll realize something that changes everything. The people whose approval you spent years chasing were never thinking about you as much as you imagined. They were busy worrying about themselves, just like everyone else. And in that moment, something shifts. You stop performing, you stop proving, you stop shrinking, you stop apologizing for taking up space. And for the first time in your life, you become free. Because freedom begins the moment you stop handing other people the power to define your value. The moment you stop needing validation is the moment nobody can control you anymore. The day you stop seeking validation is the day everything changes. For such amazing motivational videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.